Hey guys, welcome to our new live reaction for Mahoutsukai no Yome episode 1. I'm Hells and joining me is Caddy.
Hi, I'm Caddy.
Alright, let's start in 3, 2, 1, go.
So, with this series, I've read a few chapters of the manga, and Hells have done the same too, I think.
Oh, I have read all the way up to the newest chapter available.
Also, according to me, this anime starts out really pretty boring, so I'm not really sure if we will follow this through until the end of this season. But we'll see, we'll see. What's with this opening?
What do you mean, what's with the opening? Oh, right. I forgot to mention, there's supposed to be 3 OVAs before this
Oh yeah.
that I have not watched. Have you watched it?
Nah.
Yeah,
After
I'm
we're
not
starting
sure if
from
that's
zero,
supposed to be
right?
like the prologue to this anime or something. I did not check that, so.
Same. Okay, finally, some stuff about anime. Wow. What? Did he become small just now?
Yes, you did.
Wow, okay. It seems interesting.
Okay, if I just look from that opening, this goes really far into the manga.
Oh, okay, that's good. That's good.
By the way, I think the start of that opening fits the entirety of this series.
Whoa, she spent alone in the dark for a long time during that opening.
Yeah, but like that's her background story, isn't it?
Yeah, that's her background story, but it's not that far.
By the way, for any of
So,
you who doesn't know, this series is actually a quite girly.
yeah, it's a shoujo.
Yeah, it's like originally a shoujo genre. It is in a shoujo uh, sort of shonen jump thing. I guess shoujo jump, sort of.
Whoa, what's that? It's a yeti. A kokobo.
That's sort of werewolf-ish.
Naked wolf guy. So what's the point with the chain? I mean, she's here on her own free will. Maybe not fully free will, but yeah, no need for the chain.
It's for dramatic effect for the auction, I guess. Oh yeah, they're doing an auction, in case you guys didn't know.
Look at that guy, he's different from the others. He must be a main character. Wait, he said 500, but it's translated as 5 million.
No, it's Gohyakuman.
Oh,
Remember, in Japanese they don't have thousands. Well, they do. They have thousands, but they do it by the tens of thousands. So 500 times 10,000 is 5
5
million.
million. Okay, that's good.
So this is what it feels like to be fucking bombed in an auction.
Just the lobby?
I guess they just need a room. I don't know if I like his voice. It's a bit too normal.
No, not how you imagine it to me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I imagine his voice to be deeper, like Ain's.
I imagine it to be a bit raspier or like a bit, I don't know, abnormal, a bit darker at least. Okay, that thing is starting to piss me off. The Slay Beggy, it's like the the spelling of that thing has been changed like 3 times throughout the manga.
Oh, I didn't pay attention to that.
No, because he just read a few chapters. I've read up until the end, so they've changed it a few times.
Are you related to a certain skeleton guy? Probably not.
Maybe to Jack Skellington. He is very tall, and they do both have like a skull-ish face. One is just scullier than the other.
Inside that skin, does he have another skeleton? I mean skull?
Yeah, we have no idea.
Man, this girl really looks like that red hair Snow White. Yeah, he paid 510,000 for her.
That's correct.
Oh man, they're going to do it like Harry Potter. Never mind. I don't think Harry Potter includes this many tentacles in the story.
Don't think those are supposed to be tentacles. Oh look, we're at Ron's house.
What the? Man, it's really
Okay, it's
safe
already
down
too
here.
good to be Ron's house.
Did you sell your old house just to buy her? Man, I wish they speak more British. At least in the subtitle.
Yeah, that would be interesting, wouldn't it?
Oh, no wonder the name is changed many times.
No, the Slave Vega. It was like the first one I read was like Slay Vega, and then it's like different now. Ah, they retained this head during the chibi-ish version.
Wait, Is he aware that she's kinda like a slave to him? I mean, she can be a slave to him.
Well, sort of.
Is that how she was born? Wow.
Oh yeah, like she offered herself for the auction. She didn't get like caught by someone and sold as a slave.
Man, that guy was like easy money.
I know, right? Just talk for like half a minute and then you suddenly get 5 million. I wonder who Hirseyu is. Need to check that later.
I'll check later. So I take back what I said. Of course, he didn't expect to be a slave.
I get it's London, so you have to put fish and chips, but seriously.
But yeah, what the heck, man? She sold herself. She should expect her to become a slave. So, like, people of the internet. It's a fire
Not
chicken.
even Dumbledore has a phoenix that awesome.
Is that salamander? What the?
Maybe?
What's that? A bogart?
What's a Bogart supposed to be again?
Uh, a bad house elf. But you need to pay me back my 510,000.
It still looks a bit way too much like a jade.
It's a whole jade. First time I was seeing his house though, I was expecting something magical inside. Like it's connected to a different dimension with stairs and stuff, but it's cozy as fuck.
It's not Hogwarts, that's for sure.
Are you going outside this episode?
That's like in the very first chapter, so yes. There you go.
Oh shit! Man, that scared me just now. A small naked dick just come out of the door. I was really scared.
Well, it's the window, not the door, but yes.
Oh yeah, it was a new. Oh, the Magus, I forget what's his name, Ainsworth didn't warn her about going outside. Probably later. Hey, this is shop. And this story takes place in an alternate reality in which there are no Magus in Japan.
Well, I mean, it is a lot more Western fantasy setting, so
Yeah, I'm just
that's
kidding.
why they went for London instead. If they're in Japan, it would be like instead of this fairy, you get a yokai or like a
Meh.
fireball. I like how easily they changed this from like a nice fairy to an evil fairy.
Didn't you just tell her not to call yourself fairy? Oh wow.
Do you even have bones? How
She's thin bone.
that's holding it a bit too tight, don't you think?
She's thin bone. Eh, And first time I was reading the manga, I was really curious what he looks like inside that robes. Is it like bones or it's just black?
Actually, it does show you a little bit in the manga.
But she's a queen bee. They are not going to do bad things to her, right?
Well, it's not bad, as in.
Yeah. His face is a skull. What do we expect?
By the queen bee and. Oh, come on. I'll talk about this after.
Whoa! Huh. Oh yeah, she just wrecked that way.
Yeah, remember the title?
So let's see the ending song. Wow, I like
Guess
it.
I'll have to enjoy this first before we talk. So, would this count as a furry?
Not sure.
It is
Because
humanoid, but it's not actually human, so.
it's some kind of demon or something.
Anyway, I was gonna say about the queen bee thing and them not hurting. It's like them having her around. How do I explain this shit? They won't try to hurt her, but being in that world would hurt her.
Oh, I
But
see.
like they're not inflicting the harm. It's being done by the environment, not them. Get what I mean?
I see. So that portal is portal to Chernobyl.
Sort of. It instead of nuke radiation, it's magic radiation.
Whoa, calm down there, Buster.
So far, I'm liking the thing because it's following the original manga, but
Same.
at the same time, it's like Elia seems to be a bit too human.
I cannot think about it that way though. I mean, it's contrasting to his appearance.
Yeah, but like he's supposed to be like a bit awkward about human behavior-ish, and like he seemed very relaxed most of the time. I thought he was supposed to be more formal and things.
Yeah, I guess. Anyway, so I'll be looking forward to the second episode.
Yep, me too. Depending on how this goes, we will try to go all the way to finishing the series. By the way, but if it does get boring super hard, or like they try to change the story to directions we don't like because of time constraints or
Oh,
whatever, then we might drop it in the middle. But that's a big if.
yeah, I guess.
They've done that before to other animes, right? So if that happens,
True,
I'd
true.
drop it. But yeah, until then, we'll see you guys next week. Bye.